Hey, I'm Cactus Vela. I play in Plan 37, and you're watching Bucketlist.
So, is this your first time playing Pouzza? Have you done it before? What do you think of the festival?
Oh, okay. No, this is like my fourth or fifth time. I played the very first Pouzza with the Class Assassins. That was a band I was playing at that time. I came back a couple years later and played with the Dogs. I played solo. And now I'm playing with Plan 37, and I'm playing solo again tomorrow. So I absolutely love Pouzza. It's probably like the best festival I've ever been a part of.
You're not the first person to say that.
No, Pouzza is awesome. It really, really is. It's a great vibe. If you're not having fun at Pouzza, there's something wrong with you.
Very true.
Yeah.
So does Plan 37 have an album out, or like a new T-shirt design, or anything that?
We band put out a 7-inch about a year ago on My Fingers, My Brain Hurts records, and we just finished recording a new full length that's supposed to come out this summer sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can follow you guys through your social media to figure out when that's going to come out.
That's right. Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on Bandcamp.
Are you going to do a coinciding tour?
We're still talking. We're trying to figure that out right now. Yeah, the album's been taking a while to get out, so we haven't made any concrete plans because it's just been taking longer than we had planned.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And why is it taking so long? Is it problems in the studio, or just...
I don't know.
Musicians are late?
I don't know. I've actually I stayed out of the technical aspects of it for the most part. Kind of just there's too many chefs kind of thing. So I let Sean and John and Cindy take care of a lot of that stuff, and I just get the updates. And it was a slow process for us. It was slow, but it was all good. Like, we really enjoyed recording. We worked with a great producer. It was a lot of fun. It just sometimes things don't happen too quick.
Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah. Where'd you record it at?
We recorded with John Drew, who's a pretty well-known producer in Toronto. Yeah.
If you had a musical bucket list, what would be on the top of that? Like, what's the one thing you want to do with your band or as a solo musician?
Well, I had a couple, and one of them I actually got to achieve. I always wanted to go on the road with Leatherface, who's probably like my favorite band, and I got to do that. When was that? In 2010. I was playing in a band called Sinking Ships, and we did like a week and a half on the road with Leatherface, and that was awesome. The other thing I'd like to do is record with them. So I'm hoping one day I can get Frankie, the singer of Leatherface. I'm hoping one day I can
Leatherface.
I'm
listening to this.
Yeah, I'm hoping one day I can get him to do some vocals on a solo track or something for me.
So you must have been around the scene for a while. How has it changed since you first started it?
Oh, it's still the same. You'll find a lot of people that are like, it's not as good as it used to be. But it was like, you say that to anyone who's new in the scene, and they're not going to get that. It's like it's always awesome. It's always awesome. There's a lot of new faces, but there's still a great amount of bands playing. And actually, one thing I've noticed is I'm seeing a lot of really good bands this year. I'm seeing a ton of girls on stage, and I'm just so happy about that.
This Pouzza, sorry to interrupt, but at this particular Pouzza,
yes,
there's so many girl bands.
That's right.
Yep.
Everywhere I went yesterday, every band was like, "Oh, this is amazing! This is so cool!" I'm just so glad it's not like a dude show.
Were you here last night?
Yes.
Did you check out
Gouge Away? So impressed with them.
Fucking incredible.
And I was like,
yep, exactly. Because I had my list of bands that I wanted to see, and most of them were bands that I already knew. And then so what you do, and then you're talking to all your friends, you're talking to strangers, and you're like, hey, who are you going to see next? And Gouge Away just kept on getting dropped. So
same here.
Yeah.
I was at the fest yesterday early. We got here around 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Everyone's like, go see this band, Gouge City, or I keep saying
Gouge Away.
Gouge Away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'll go.
Yeah, and I didn't know what to expect because I believe Gouge Away is like the name of a Pixie song. So I was like, okay, I wonder what they're gonna sound like. And then you get there and they're just like very heavy, lots of tempo changes, lots of good grooves. We really liked it.
Innocent.
Yeah.
They're so adorable. I just want to like take her and put her in my pocket.
I don't know how she'd feel about that, but that's totally cool. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
There's been an influx of, I know here in Montreal and out in Vancouver, they have what's called Rock Camp for Girls. So it's strictly just for females to get them in at a young age, I think it's between the ages of 9 and 15.
Right.
They go and they learn how to be in a band, they get musical lessons on their instruments, and I like to believe that in the next, 10 years, we're going to see an explosion of probably female-fronted or all-female bands, which is fucking nice for the scene. You know?
Most definitely, yeah. I have a 11-month-old daughter at home, and I've already started thinking about it. I'm like, if she has any interest in playing music, I already know like a handful of drummers, a handful of guitar players. Like, I don't want to be the first one to teach her. Mm-hmm. I'd rather just like let everyone I know that's really good show her some stuff. You know, like I'd probably sit her down with Cindy right away if she wanted to play drums, and let Cindy like be the first one to teach her.
Aww.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
You know, it's cool that you're thinking about that and you're ready to foster that sort of want out of life.
Yeah.
And do you think that it's just natural for you to want to do that?
Yeah, I think so. Cool. Yeah.